Welcome Libra to Finally Found Tarot 1111. Today we are going to be doing your weekly love reading from the 21st of July to the 28th. This will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Libra. Please take the messages that resonate with you, claim them for yourself, toss the universe what does not. It's not meant for you, that's okay. Check out the Moon, Rising, and Venus placements and the videos that correspond with that to get some more intuitive guidance if you don't find it here. Remember, time and energy is fluent, so whenever you're directed to this video, Libra is the right time for you. That being said, I will use the singing bowl to balance your energy, set the intentions for the reading. As I do so, I ask you to take a deep breath in and exhale whenever you feel so inclined to do so. Balance your energies, kind of blend them with mine. Okay, if you're new or returning to the channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have all of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the likes, shares, and subscriptions. It means so much to me to see the channel grow, so thank you very much, okay? Libra, peace, balance, health, and wealth this week. Alright, Libra. Going into this, I kept feeling like your major message this week is intuition, intuition, intuition. So make sure you're following that, Libra. First card out we have is that Temperance card, okay? So that is Sagittarius energy. This is the energy of following your intuition, being keen right now. This is also that cooperation, that equal parts of kind of joy and sorrow, anger, forgiveness, justice, and compassion. It's all that energy. You're going to mix that side sort of on high for 2 minutes, essentially, okay? This is that delicious and healthy combination of opposite sides of the spectrum, okay? A heaping, helping, compromise and cooperation in marriage, relationships, or partnerships is definitely paramount. Mixture this up into every aspect of your life, and you're going to see some beautiful results in this relationship. Remember, finding that cooperation and that compromise in your marriage and relationships is very important. Okay, and then we have the Hangman here. Now, this is, for some, I consider this is like a Pisceanic energy. This Hangman energy is that epiphany. It's just like something's coming to you out of the, thin air. You're finally seeing things as they really are. Whether this could be a backstabbing friend, a new washer or dryer that isn't working as promised, maybe a womanizing no good boyfriend or man, but this is a time to let your hang your problems on the line, essentially. Just like she's doing in the card here. This is that energy that this is hard to do, but you have to. Enough is enough, Libra. Keep in mind that this sacrifice and time of hardship is necessary to make way for future happiness. As hard as it is to see right now, all the trials and you're going through right now will lead to tribulation later, okay? Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This Queen of Pentacles is very materialistic kind of energy, focusing on that hard-earned dollar. This appreciates that very sort of tasteful, elegant energy, but this is kind of, she sees the relationship or this person, I feel like it's a she in this partial, energy, but this is someone that sees their relationships and investments as investments, and if they're not paying off, they're going to cash in their chips, essentially. This could symbolize a helpful friend or an employer who expects too much of you. Make sure you contain those boundaries. Don't let anybody push you around, demand too much of you. It's okay to say no, Libra. Okay, then we have the King of Pentacles. Now that's the King and Queen of the same suit. This is definitely signifying a very strong partnership, a very, I can't think of the word, like a very prominent, couple, somebody that's, got great energy. So this King of Pentacles also kind of a very materialistic energy, likes to keep their house, keep up with the Joneses kind of energy. Sacrifice, you've acquired some fortune here through hard work and diligence and not deception and corruption. So you gained all the dollars you had on the backs of your own determination and hard work. So that's definitely a positive energy. You're gonna have no karmic debt from that. You seem a little bit distant. This is you've worked hard so that your family can live in luxury right now, and tends to express themselves. You express yourself in feelings or gifts. Remember, it's okay to express ourselves emotionally, not just through gifts, even though I'm sure your gifts are appreciated. Now you have the Page of Pentacles. For me, this represents the whole darn family here, so this could represent the mother, father, and a kid here. But this Page of Pentacles definitely for me is that energy of a little bit of possessions, determination energy. This is that known as mommy's little helper and daddy's little entrepreneur energy. This is a great respect for money and expensive objects. So, you know, you're teaching your kids about money, I feel like, and really to respect the money, not just giving it all out, okay? This is that energy. You're determined to sort of meticulously keep things in order right now. This is being very tedious beyond your years, very mature about saving money energy, okay? And then we have the Death card here. This is Scorpio card and transformation. So this is exactly what it means. This is the end of something that's you're putting something to an end. You're changing your directions in some way, Libra. Something's rotten, and you kind of, the expiration date's, you know, past. It's food, it's spoiled. So you might be reluctant to throw it away here, but you have to convince yourself maybe that, you know, a little mold will never hurt anyone, but that's really not the case. What you're saying is maybe a little of this, you know, a little of that energy won't hurt you too much. But this is that energy. Only a fool here is going to keep riddling themselves with botulism, okay? So no matter how many preservatives are added, everything eventually goes stale, essentially. So the Death card seems grim, but the message is a positive one. This ending is necessary to make way for that fresh beginning. You're definitely shutting the doors on something that wasn't serving you anymore, okay? And it's okay to do so. Now we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, okay? Your relationship is worth the effort here. Although there could be issues, you know, they can be worked through and healed right now. You're going to need to commit to this relationship to ensure that last bit chance of success here. This is, and at least if you do end it, you're going to have, you know, you're going to know that you gave it your all, Libra. You're also going to understand the role that you played in this dynamic. In this way, you can avoid attracting similar painful, you know, situations in the future. There is still hope for this partnership for some of you, but you're going to have to really, really work at it. It's not just going to come to you, okay? And then we have the wedding. Like I said, this situation involves marriage. For some of you, I really feel like this is you being in this marriage. But this is upcoming events, maybe your marriage or someone else's marriage. But this is playing a major role into your question. If it could be you're looking for validation because you're hoping to be married. Yes, you're going to get married. This is, for others, it could mean that you're going to meet someone at an upcoming wedding. But also, for some, this is asking you to look at maybe your present or your past marriage and review your feelings, okay, and with the intention of healing. In some few cases, very few, could represent the ends of a marriage, okay? But, which I think in this case is that very few case. I feel like this is talking that there's going to be a little bit of an end to this relationship. Okay, make the effort, Libra. Great love is kind of worth taking the steps you're guided to take right now. You're receiving this card because some action steps on your part are necessary in order for your prayers about love life to work out for you, okay? The doors are open for you to walk through them. The first thing that comes to your mind with respect to taking action is a good, you know, starting point for you. This is a nudge for you to actually take that action. Make the effort. It's going to allow the universe to make the effort for you and bring in that relationship that you're truly hoping for, okay? But you have to give and take. It's all about give and take, give and take, give and take. Okay? Then retreat here. It's time for you to disconnect from the world. Now, even if you're single, this could mean just going and spending some time alone. But for the couple signs, this is that alone time with your partner here. It appears that you kind of become confused or conflicted by other people's advice or opinions. It's time for you to disconnect from that so you can better hear your own feelings and opinions here. If you're in a partnership, spending some time together, maybe for some of you going on that honeymoon after your wedding here, this is a renewing of your commitment. This could also mean like that upcoming engagement retreat for that honeymoon energy. So beautiful. And for some of you, this could also mean that it's going to relate to the energies of going alone for a retreat after this marriage has come to an end. Then we have forgiving and learning here. As you release and heal the past, you're going to experience more love in your present memories, okay? Your desire for great love is being heard, right? Your guidance is coming. They see your heart and can give and receive the bliss of romance by clearing away the cobwebs of the past, Libra. Yes, you have been hurt before, and you are afraid of being hurt again. We all are, but being too jaded often prevents us from getting the love we want, okay? So your defenses are creating barriers that are allowing love into your life, okay? As you're going to heal your past, you won't keep recreating it. And after you attract into your life the situations and relationships that remind you of what you've already experienced, okay? Change to a healthier relationship pattern, and you're going to start to see healthier relationships, Libra, okay? Now we have the Three of Wands here upright. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So with the Three of Wands, this for me is that very good indicator that right now, like, it is upright. So this energy is kind of being manifested, waiting for the results of your effort right now. You've been doing the work, but you take pride in the progress that you made, okay? For your past efforts have created that momentum here that you needed to get that ball rolling. Today you're moving through energy you created in the past, but being here, ready and waiting, is a milestone that you should recognize as a success, okay? While there's still work to be done, know that you're headed in the right direction and that you're going to see big waves coming in soon. When they arrive, you're not going to know exactly how to ride them, essentially, but you're going to be ready. You're ready to willing to learn. So look for that new relationship, that new client, that lucky break on the horizon, or the arrival is imminent. It's coming. So you can be expectant and optimistic and know that the dream is on its way to you, because it's definitely coming, Libra. And then you have the King of Swords upright. Beautiful energy here as well. So this is kind of being in your own authority, and I like it because you're standing your ground here, essentially, which is not something, that Libra, that you always like that balance to keep everything kosher. This is intelligence, law, and kind of rules and law here, okay? So this is intelligent diplomatic energy. You like facts and rationals and logic mind, okay? So this is that affinity for rules and thought, okay? This is finding some impartial clarity before you take your next step, okay? Even though you always kind of try to seek the data for proof here. You need to know that blending experience and inventiveness, or blending intelligence with emotional and spiritual energies, allows for well-rounded success, right? Be courageous in that pursuit of your path, and find your own methodical, confident authority by knowing the way rather than just feeling the way. Okay, that's very important for you. And then we have the Fool card in reverse, Libra. This is new beginnings, okay? But this is being a little bit naive in the process, my dears. Okay, this is assuming that you already have the answer, making some impulsive choices here. Be careful not to do that. The journey of the soul begins with that single step, and you might find yourself on the edge of an epic journey right now. Turn toward your future with enthusiasm, and know that a divine leap of faith is required in order to claim that reward that the abyss is offering you here. You might not feel ready, you may not be ready, but there's magic in the air, and the universe is kind of waiting to support you with infinite love and guidance. Trust your intuition as you kind of swan dive into the seed of potential here. You're ready for this adventure down your own soul path. You just have to take the leap, okay? And then you have the High Priestess in reverse. Again, this is the energy of intuition. You really need to follow your intuition. It's so important for you, okay? So when you follow your intuition, but this is, when it's in reverse, you're keeping secrets maybe from your own self, essentially. But you need to be paying attention to synchronicity and these nagging feelings of being off track, as well as those gut feelings that move you in a new direction at this time. The divine is whispering that emanating from your soul. You need to hold an important message, okay? Deep in your soul for you, okay? And the bridge between the realm of the, ignatic and the High Priestess and your conscious understanding of the signs is going to be found through your own quiet introspection, okay? You have the answers that you seek. By following the truth, you're going to find them within yourself. Stop searching in the external for the answers that you have internally, okay? That's not going to give you anything that you are hoping for. And then we have 61 water here at Libra, one of the most powerful forces on the entire planet. So this is that energy, my dear, of it's inviting you to watch your emotions, Libra. They're going to be changeable. Don't settle on a conclusion at this time, okay? Because if you feel the joy, feel that fully. If you feel sad, allow sadness to move through you. Feel the emotions as they're coming through you. Water's inviting you to see that ebb and flow of events and trust that you can ride that wave of opportunity when it arises. Natural flow is here, so you need to go with it. Don't try to change or redirect that energy, okay? And then you have earth. Wow. So earth and water here. Libra, a real balancing of energies, okay? You're really balancing of polarities here. It's kind of funny because you are the scales. So I think that it's rather, you know, clever that you would be coming in as earth and water at this energy. But this is representing a need to focus on that reverence and that appreciation for the natural gifts that are coming to you. And always, this concrete world that you inhabit is there by the grace of spirit, right? And you're part of it. Much can be accomplished when you focus on compassionate, reverent service to the world, okay? If you act with integrity, gratitude, and humility, you're going to find yourself more prosperous than you can imagine. Success is absolutely assured when this is coming as an invitation for you, okay? And then we have completion, card 9 in reverse, my dears. So when this is coming in, I feel like for you, this is that indicator that clinging to those old forms is going to bring decay here. When fruit's left too long, it rots, right? You know it's time to move on, yet you're very reluctant here. Don't be afraid of hurting anyone else's feelings. Remember that you are responsible for your actions and not the actions of others. Mourn what is lost so you can move on. Don't be sad. Be like that sun at midday who kind of shines brightly, neither longing for sunrise or, you know, dreading the dusk. So make sure that you just try to find, as hard as it is, that ability to let go and just accept it. What is for what is. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Card number 7, Libra. Okay, now for some time, I think you've been so focused on what is going wrong that you can't see what's been going right. You're being conditioned to kind of dwell on the problems here. It's important to remember that the only true reality is love. And if you take a deep breath and focus on what is true, negativity is going to disappear, okay? Everything will be okay. There are many things you can do to shift into that more loving flow, you know? Work at having healthy, encouraging conversations with your partner. Squash that negative inner dialogue and notice the positive aspects of people in your life. Be realistic about what is going on in your life. Yes, the only love is real, but there's also sadness, depression, doubt, you know, anger, worry, right? This is about finding balance in your life so the challenging times are not overwhelming and you're able to remember that love is the core of everything. And when you do, it's just going to be beautiful. You are limitless. That's what's going to happen. You can do anything you choose here when you start to realize that, you know, going from the place of love is going to get you where you are. When you're too close to a situation, you can only have one perspective, right? There are many possible outcomes to a situation, right? Take a broader look, Libra. Release the need to control what is happening and allow your inner knowing to help you, your inner intuition, right? Things always work out as they should. When your soul is experiencing its purest form, it has limitless knowledge, right? Infinite wisdom and boundless energy. You have developed some negative self-talk that is limiting what you can accomplish here. Connect to that beautiful light and dwell in your being and represents your soul. Remember that your abilities are fueled by your imagination. So, you know, if what you're putting out there isn't, you know, if you think it's over, your dreams are squashed, then yeah, they are, right? You're going to get what you put out, manifest. Then you have the High Priestess. There you go, upright. That, again, is your second intuition, High Priestess. So 22 could be your master number for this week. But this High Priestess is the energy that, my dear, is, like I said, in terms of a relationship, this would be, now it's that time to rely on your intuition, because what you need to know about a lover might be hidden here for you. With patience and discretion, you're going to find out the truth and you seek and perhaps solve a mystery. A relationship could deepen here both romantically and spiritually, and in terms of looking for love. As you want to wait for love to come, you might be drawn to an enigmatic individual here whom you kind of have not yet spoken. This person may be the key to learning and inspiration, a mentor rather than a lover here. But whatever the situation, the High Priestess is showing a secret. It's revealing something to you. So make sure you're paying attention to that. 49, the infinite here. This is like the phoenix rising, my dear. So you're definitely coming out of that time of slumber. The time of indecision is gone here. You're really going to make this a rebirth, essentially, that's coming after challenges that required a level of surrender here. You've arrived at the beginning, a revel in that newfound freedom. Blockages are falling away here. Doors are opening, and there are opportunities to step into. So to stretch your wings, so to speak, and see how far they can reach. Rise from those ashes like that phoenix. Born anew, ready for a new cycle of growth. Celebrate, honor, and honor the road that brought you here, and prepare to take flight, okay? With the tools you gathered through this elevation process, because you've got some beautiful tools going on, my dears. Now you have 30, the perfection of your life. Now I will read part of this passage from the book here, my dear, as it's kind of meant to. Okay, so have you ever seen a storm pictured from above? It can appear to be so beautiful and elegant. This is certainly different to the ground view, which can be quite a violent experience. So too, there is great beauty in your life, okay? You have been not looked over, you have not been denied, found wanting, or rejected as unworthy. The storm that needs to erupt is in your own heart. Do your liberating rain dance. Rage, weep, pray, dance, paint, or sing. Express whatever is needed, however is needed, to exercise the blocked energy in your heart. Then you will call on the powerful perfection of your life path as it aligns for the next creative turn of the spiral of life. Once again, you will trust and directly experience the flower of life unfolding within you and around you. Beautiful. Now, if you've been tuning into the After 18 Spice Up Your Sex Life readings, this week you got X marks the spot. It is a carnal challenge of 5. Lie back on your bed or on any other soft surface with a pillow placed under your head. Bring your knees up to your breasts and across your legs at your ankles. Your guy feels right in front of you with his legs touching, leans in, and pulls your hips into his angled lap. Keep your thighs glued together and gently press your feet against his chest for leverage as he slowly enters you. You can stroke his thighs as he moves back and forth with steady, alternating thrusts. While you're going to love it, this makes the carnal connector a triple threat. This is the fire starter friction created by crossing and clamping your legs together. This super rub-a-dub means more sensation for you both. Plus, this compact pose increases your ability to contract your PC muscles, which can heighten this pleasure by squeezing his, and yours by creating more awesome tension in your nether region. Be ready for an especially intense build-up to a body-shuddering climax. Whew. Hope it spices up your life, and until next time, my friends, namaste.